And we're back.
Hey swingers, welcome back. We're playing Mario Kart again.
Are we gonna do 100cc or are we gonna do battles? We got the Toto here.
We got the Toto here.
Hi! And I have to remember how to use a GameCube controller.
It's not that difficult.
There's like 4 buttons.
Yeah.
I already clicked 100cc's, so we'll just do that for now.
I'll be the L man.
I'm already the L man.
I'll be the L man.
Take the L, Seth.
I'm literally always Tanuki. How do I open up the little menu thing?
Press start.
Is that this? Okay.
Anyway, swingers, Toto was just telling us a story, and you don't need to hear the story, but at the end of the story, the lesson,
The mantra.
is, her mantra is something for every day she spends alive.
And perhaps some of my dead days as well.
Not allowed to have those
Gotta
yet.
do 3 things. Something for the house, something for the spouse, and something for, she said me, so I'm going to say her. But I was all like, Toto, Toto, Toto. But instead of saying me, if you just replace it with mouse, and then you're the mouse,
It rhymes.
and it's better. And she's like, you know what though, Logan?
It is.
You right, though.
You right though.
So each day I have to do something for the house, something for the spouse, and something for the mouse.
You know, Logan, the funny thing is I'm pretty sure we're on 150cc now.
What?
Well, okay, so for Tire Swing Gaming specifically for Mario Kart, the plan was to go through every single track, or every single Grand Prix, on every single speed.
These look like the
These
Sour
nuts.
Punch straws.
They are Sour Punch
Hey, Aaron,
straws.
you know we're about to start the race, right?
Or Sour Punch straws, just yellow.
And they are specifically the strawberry.
Pacifically?
Specifically.
Did you go to the bulk place?
No, I picked them up at Kroger. It's just
Maybe edit that one out.
no, we're
No,
good
that's
on
in
that.
several states. Too.
Yeah, I checked before.
Very shit.
You're very shit.
Owned.
I'm the best player here.
Oh, really? Because what's
You're
that?
in- you
Third? Was that? I think I saw.
I got fucking sniped
He was in fourth.
right out of the gate.
That
You know,
sounds
if
like
you were the best player, maybe you wouldn't have gotten sniped.
exactly.
There's no avoiding the red shell unless you have something to defend yourself. I had nothing.
If you were good, maybe you would have had something to defend yourself. Sounds like a lot of excuses.
Maybe you
to
could
me.
have D's nuts.
Maybe I could. But that'd be gay.
I don't know, man. I've
not-
met you. You're already pretty gay.
Back
Owned.
when I worked at that property prez place, and I was new, and my hair was really short, and
Wait,
John
the
and I-
place you know Joseph from?
John and I weren't married yet. We weren't even engaged yet at the beginning, and I didn't want to call him my boyfriend. 8th graders have boyfriends. It was clearly we were in
Way
it for
gayer than that.
we were in it for the long haul. So I would refer to him when I was telling stories. I would refer to him as my partner. So my coworkers, they looked at my really short hair, and they looked at me calling my beloved my partner, and they all straight up were like, "Are you? I thought you were gay. Are you not? Did you break up with your girlfriend?"
No, I can
drove
see
a
where that
banana.
misconception came from. It's understandable.
I
You're
did.
just weird.
To be fair,
like
Aaron
an
was-
actually queer person was like, "I was so certain you're gay."
To be fair, Aaron kind of did that on purpose.
Not well. When I found out, I didn't stop doing it.
Aaron is probably the gay.
Like a 1.3 on the Kinsey scale.
What's the Kinsey scale?
It's
Very outdated. But Kinsey was the first sex researcher ever in the U.S. And he had people fill out surveys, and then he made a scale. So instead of 1 to 10, it's 0 to 7. 0 being so unbelievably hetero, you've literally never even thought about someone of the same gender as being
don't
attractive.
think that's something. I feel like everybody thinks of that at some point. though.
And 7.
Oh, I
Okay,
almost-
that's interesting, Logan. 7 is so super homo that people of the opposite gender just repulse you. You couldn't imagine being attracted to any of them ever or see any good qualities in them. So I fall on a 1.3 on the Kinsey scale.
So I just want to point out, I drove into a banana on the second lap and just could never recover from that. Apparently,
I will
Yeah.
never financially recover from this.
Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, swingers, financial recovery is impossible in this economy.
it's impossible. If you're poor, just don't be poor. Is my advice.
That's
Have
why
you
Logan
simply
got,
tried not being poor?
Logan and I have this side hustle right here. It's not lucrative yet.
Anyways, though, swingers, Toto, her husband John, has just gotten her to start watching Naruto for the first time. And boy, howdy.
I'm sorry.
Dude, okay, so she texts me all the time about it, which is super sick, because I love reading her text and be like, that's an interesting theory you have about Sakura beating up Itachi later, Aaron.
Yeah.
Sakura's literally useless.
You don't know that for sure.
Not in Shippuden.
She beat up Sasori with the help of Granny Chio.
Like, literally, one of the
Akatsuki.
Akatsuki.
First one they beat.
Yeah, and like, I mean, based on like anime logic, he'll probably be the easiest one to beat.
You know what? They don't really explain who the strongest Akatsuki are. Although people claim it's Itachi or Pain or.
I don't know all their names. Don't spoil.